Let's get into it. Talk about being Captain America. And was this always a dream for you?
It was not a dream. It was not always a dream. But it was amazing to work with Marvel at creating kind of a new character that was going to be something that you hadn't seen before in the Captain America suit. But yeah, no, I always said my superheroes were sort of athletes. So I didn't grow up idolizing comic book material or anything like that. So when it happened, it was like, oh, okay, like, sure, I'll give it a shot. You know, you sure?
Well, I have to ask you now, because I'm a big sports fan. Who were the athletes that you looked up to or that you idolized?
I played hockey, so it was Martin Brodeur and Patrick Waugh, and those were goalies. I was a goalie. It's sort of, not everybody knows who those people are. Wayne Gretzky and Peter Forsberg and Joe Sakic. Those are the people that I thought. Sergei Fedorov were like, my heroes. Yeah. So when I getting to meet those guys was like, oh my God,
I get it. Listen, but speaking my language.
Yeah, so that was more of like what they were. You looked at them as superheroes. It was like they can do incredible things, and everyone's cheering. It's the same, I think, part of your brain that's like sparked by that kind of feeling. But it wasn't that I didn't even know superheroes were like a thing until Marvel started making movies. To be honest, that's how it was.
So it wasn't a dream, but it was at least a thought, because you auditioned for Captain America before, right?
Yeah, it was more of an audition that was, is he any good at acting? I don't think it was, I really don't think it was like, are you going to be Captain America? It was like, oh, okay, come in, read this. Maybe you're good for another part or something, but these are the words that you're going to be saying, and this is who you're auditioning for. But I felt they probably already had the guy. Also, I said earlier, it was like, I think they auditioned maybe everybody who could talk for Captain America.
No.
Oh, I'm sure they did. I bet you they auditioned thousands of people. I bet they did. I bet you they auditioned.
I didn't audition.
People. Yeah, you didn't audition. Yeah, okay. It was like, maybe not everybody, but everybody who everybody who wanted to look and be Captain America at that time. Oh my God. Like that, I'm sure they went and tried to find him. So me getting it now, it's like anybody who would have gotten it probably would have auditioned for Captain America. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. That makes perfect sense. So then what is it like to you to be a part of the MCU now and part of such a big production? I mean, it's already setting records.
It's awesome. It's like anything. It's like you go about your job doing it the same way. So what the result of the thing you do isn't really what it never helped me thinking that way. And that I've carried that over into this. It's when you're doing it, you hope it's great. And then when it comes out, it's other people's. It's not yours anymore. So you just have to be comfortable giving it and letting the fans react the way they want. And I'm really happy they really like the show. I feel very fortunate and grateful that people like the show,
No, absolutely. And can you talk about the preparation that you had, to do to get ready for this role? The action, the stunts. I was talking to Aaron earlier, and we were talking about, on a personal level, being summertime fine. I mean, it just works perfectly for you. You get to be in shape for other reasons.
Yeah, it's totally true. After I stopped playing sports, I was like, I'm never going back to the gym. I'm never setting foot in the gym again. I do not want to see a weight. And then this comes around and you're like, I can't be an out of shape Captain America. So as much as I think I'd like to be. And then the first time around, it was really hard. Wearing the suit was actually more difficult than I thought it was going to be. And so when the pandemic happened, I continued to work out. But while I was working out, it like kind of doubled my drive just to be able to wear the suit and not feel so fatigued. Because it was like, the suit's, it's physical. So you're wearing it a lot and you need to kind of be in shape just to wear it. Yeah. And so it was, the routine was the routine. You work out like a nut bar and then you eat like a crazy person. It's all that, you know.
If you had not worked out, I think you were new to the role, and you might have been the most relatable Captain America yet.
Well, I hope that like I sort of tried to do that a little bit instead of getting huge. It also sounds like an excuse for me to like not have gone out and worked out, but I really did. I worked out as hard as I could, but I didn't want to get too huge. Just because there's a dynamic to it. He's not a super soldier. Steve was a super soldier. He's not a super soldier. He's just a human. Right. So looking a little different, I thought was, you know, maybe it would have added to like, oh, he's different. You know, he doesn't look the same.
Well, your dad famously played the commander in Sky High. Did he give you any superhero tips? And who has the better outfit?
Oh my God, who has the better outfit?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I'll let Twitter in the Twitterverse or like Instagram. Everybody else can answer all of these questions. They're better at answering them anyway. It's like I let the world answer those for me. But he says the same thing. It's like if you think it's good and you think you can be good, then do it and do it to the best of your ability and try and help everybody in the best way that you can, you know how. If you don't think it's good or it's just an opportunity and you don't think you can be good in it, then don't do it. You know, it'll do more harm than good. So this was a little bit of both where I felt, oh, am I going to be good enough? Am I good enough to do it? Or am I going to be able to pull it off? And when I talked to the creators of the show, they gave me confidence and I felt like I could.
That's amazing advice. It's been so great talking to you. Wyatt, I challenge you. I dare you to do a Who Wore It Better side by side on Twitter. People will eat it up. They'll love it.
I'd have to join Twitter first, and that's never going to happen.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.